Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're an oldie but a goodie, welcome back. I want to show you my first week of 2026 B6 Slim horizontal. How did it go this week? So if you like watching these kind of videos, keep on watching. Alright guys, so we are going to plan week 2 on my Campbell. On my comment planner. So this week I ended up, so as you can see, I've been putting things as they come in. I've been taking it with me. I've been catching up with some of the stuff. I did put my garden notes in here. The cover crop I want to do this year. I do want to make the center blocks for my beds eventually. I did not do this portion because right now, even though they are permanent structures, I'm not sure if this will be permanent on how I want them to grow. So I leave that in pencil, but I did do the temperature for the week. I was supposed to put whether I was happy, sad, or eh. And I think throughout the whole time I've been happy. I mean, I haven't been sad or eh. So except for on New Year's Day, because it was my mama's anniversary for her death. So usually what I end up doing is that's supposed to be yellow, but I guess because of the ink it got dark. So I'll put happy for the rest of the week. And then I'll put sad for when my mama passed away. So sad is supposed to be red for sad. And I did this, the temperature in pencil. And I'm trying the Campbells on this side. So let's see how they did on the other side. I was hoping this video wouldn't be long, but I haven't done these in such a long time. I tend to not do a lot of videos of my planners. Only as I need to do or catch up, basically, if I do something new. So let's see. Okay, so did a little bit of ghosting right there. So, I don't know, but I have the option of both, right? The Campbell or the color pencil. These are color pencils. So the temperature is obviously anything between 0 to 50 is blue. Let's say 49 is blue. 50 to 69 is purple. Then 70 to above 100, which it never happens, it's in red because obviously it's hot. I have been keeping track of my Bible, my prayer study, reading, 15-minute cleanup, and painting. I haven't done any painting, so that's a little I also been catching up to some of the things that I need to do in my garden, because don't forget, my quarters in this book I'm going to use for garden. So I did go in, and as things pop up, I've been putting them in pen instead of pencil. So it becomes more permanent. See, like the cover crops. And then the monthly, obviously, is pen. The holidays are stickers. We did that together. I don't have anything that I need to do other than putting my time in there or birthdays and that kind of stuff. But I just realized that I did the birthday for January, but I didn't put the candle. And I do have stickers for birthdays. I do have birthday stickers. I mean, I thought I had birthday stickers. I have the one candle, which, yep, there it goes. I mean, I have some that are already, so the anniversaries of people who I have lost get the one candle, and then birthday for people who are still alive in my life get a birthday candle, a birthday cake. And I forgot to do that. I'm starting to like more of this lady sticker packed. She's in Florida, so I get the stickers pretty much right away. I don't have to wait long for them. And I think the amount for $2.50, $3. Every now and then she'll throw me a coupon. I think they're great. The other thing is you pick your size. So these are medium size. She actually has a smaller version of this, and I did buy them for the candle, the one candle, just to compare the sizing difference, because this book is smaller than my A5. And then I'm just gonna put here, when is my actual pay gonna be for my, I call it my real job. And then besides that, all the other income is extra, so I just want to see how it looks on here. And this is the medium size, so it's still not too bad, but it's taking up pretty much a good chunk of space. So I'm thinking if I'm gonna stick to a B6, which so far is okay, but I say that all the time. That's like I said that I wasn't going to use, I was gonna use a book for my garden and a book for my everything else, and I can't. I can only stick to one book. So I always say one thing, and then next thing you know, time goes by and it never happens. So let me continue. I did use, actually, for my notes, which I think this is what this is going to be. So this is December of 2025, and obviously I didn't use it because I didn't have to. But for the, what was it, the yearly goal, I don't do that. So that's what I use for my notes and my cover crop. So this is all for notes, and if I need more space for notes, then that's what I'm going to use the December of 2025 for, because I don't use that one. In December of like 2026, I will be in this book, so there's no point of me doing anything in a new book. I do like the January of 2027 in the current books, because that shows me future of January. If I gotta stick to an appointment, if I go in December, then I have the January to book it in. Besides that, if anything comes to worse, by the time I get to the end of this year, I'm sure I will use this as a regular calendar for January of 2027. Now, here is the weekly view. So here's week 1 for 2026. And what I ended up doing was I did it twice, the December, because I tend to use I like to finalize my books. So I did use my December and my Kinboard, and then I came and just redid everything here so I can get acquainted with the new layout, because this is not the layout I had in my Kinboard. So I ended up doing, obviously, the Bible verses on here because I didn't have a daily for it. I mean, I could have put a daily for it, but I really didn't. Then I did the column for dinner, anything else in between, because now starting January 1st, then I have my 1 page in January, so I'll show you that next. But I did go in and put all this other stuff in there. I did have an empty space here. I did put the stuff for work, and then I did clean before the new year hit, and we did wash clothes. So that's what that means, before the new year ended. I didn't have a lot to do because of the holidays, so it ended up being empty. I'm gonna leave it alone for now, because then now this week, starting tomorrow, because today is Sunday, not sure when you'll see this video, hopefully by tomorrow if I can edit it and not stay up to midnight. Here is week 2, which starts this week. And then here's the daily. I still have my tasks and goals for January, and then I left the rest blank because I can just write as I go if I remember anything else that I need to do for starting 2026. This is the things that we want to do in the farm that are important, that they need to be done. Here is what I usually been doing. So I got the stamp to do the date. I just freelance Thursday on there, and then I put Jesus, prayer, and coffee. That's where the little coffee cup comes from. I do that every single time. January 1st was when my mom passed away, so I have the one candle with the mommy. I put what I was making for dinner, and then my Bible verse for the day. That's all I ended up being able to do on Thursday. We didn't do too much because it was New Year's Day, and we have a tradition that you don't do a lot on New Year's Day because it follows you throughout the year. So I did the important stuff. I did my Bible study. I prayed. I did all that other stuff. And then we just lamped around, chilled, made my tikka masala with the plantains, and that was it. Then I freelanced again for Friday and Saturday. I did do the stamps ahead of time with you guys. I had the Jesus, prayer, and coffee every day because I want that to be my first thing every day. I did my Bible verse for the day. I did have work. And basically that was really a Saturday. I went in and checked on my cupboard. Winter sewing, which that's here, and I didn't write it down because it was hey honey, is it gonna rain today? And he was like, yes, but not till in a few hours. And I was like, you know what, let me go clean the green stalks. I mean, if you see the video, obviously it's not in right now, but if you see the actual video of that when it comes up, you see me rushing trying to get through this stuff before it started raining. Here, let's see. Put the dinner there. I did do the garden, and I did have, I don't know, where are they now? Let's see. I did have some kind of veggie for the garden whenever I did things to the garden. Okay, now this video is gonna be long. Here I thought it was gonna be short. Should have had the stickers ready. Okay, so I have a garden sheet, re-stickers that I purchased, which I don't know about you, but when you put the stickers out of the thing and put them on here, I think I said it before, they don't stick as good as when you're taking them off the back of the package. So Saturday we did here, and I'll put clean up, clean green stalk, and checked on winter sewing. Now, you're probably saying, why are you doing this now? You should have done this yesterday. I know, but I couldn't because I didn't know how long if I was gonna be able to do all that. So I just winged it, went outside, and I was able to do all of it plus the video. Today we picked up groceries, and we also fixed, that's another one. Yeah, I'm gonna put this one because I think it's so funny. I'll put this one. We had to fix the chicken coop because the wind was so bad that it broke the chicken coop tarp. So we did that. So that was cool. We were able to go to church, we were able to fix the chicken coop tarp, and we were able to pick up our groceries. So there you go. So now it starts the new week of week 2. And I think if should we pop some color? So generally I always think of some kind of blue because of snow. It's always been like that in my mind. So I'm gonna do some kind of blue. And then we're gonna do here where I am gonna take the line of blue and go clearly every day this way. And then this is gonna be my dinner. So I'm gonna stick with dinners here. And then I'm gonna stick with the side on my left for work, for my time of work. And I think five spaces should be enough. And then clearly I only work till Friday. So let's just go till Friday. And then I can do this. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hope you guys can see this because I had to move it. And then this one is the addition. That one looks bigger. Oh, now I know what it did. Now I remember why I hate doing that. So funny how you do something and then you remember how you hate it. It's crazy, right? Alright, that's fine. So let's change this to I'll use another one because I don't want it to make a weird thing, and then I'll just put work. I'll freelance work. There we go. Right? And I feel like this is too bloody. I think I did have a work sticker, but to look for that now, it's kind of crazy. And then here I'm gonna do, wait, how close did I go over here? I left some space for stickers, so I'm gonna do 10 spaces from this side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? And I'm gonna do Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. And then that should be enough for me to have. This is very juicy. It's gonna drive me crazy. It's brand new. Stick to the markers. Micron, never do you dirty, except that you gotta take off the cap and put the cap back on. Alright, so here's the things that I gotta get clearly done. Speaking, I mean, throughout the week, but my main task is always currency, Esker, email, payment report, I did the mileage, I gotta close AP, tomorrow. Q4 of 2025 concur expenses report, and I do have to do Amex. I could wait till Monday. I'm gonna wait till Monday and do that next week. So, because I think I'm gonna have too much stuff this week to do. Now that's pencil. This is the reason for the pencil. Alright, if you jiggled a little bit, I'm sorry. Me so sorry. Alright. Now, what else do we have? Actually, I'm gonna put the dinner sticker up here so we can know that these are dinners. This is working hours, so that happens as I go. What else do we have? I think that's it. So now usually what I do is I go on my phone, which you're on the phone, so I can't see. And then I'm gonna go in, I'll put my appointments if I have any. I don't think I do. Any plans that I have for Saturday and Sundays, and I'm gonna organize my dinners. But clearly I'm not gonna do that now. This little blue thing is gonna drive me crazy. So let me just cover it up for right now. Let's go to the dailies. So I'm gonna move the little tab to this Sunday because now we changed weeks. And then I don't know, should we try some color? Let's try some color. And then do the stamping. Clearly Monday the 5th. Except that I'll still do the crazy stamping. And then I'll freelance Monday. How about that? I'll go sideways. So let's do Monday. Let's do Tuesday. Wednesday. Don't make fun of me. That's my Spanglish. Thursday. Friday. Saturday. And Sunday. Okay, now I do want the blue to, I hope you guys can see this because I did not know where you guys are at right now. Let's see. I'm just freelancing some lines there. I feel like the messier it is, the more funkier it looks. You know. Then I'll wait 2 seconds. 1, 2. I did the 5th. Now I'm gonna do the 6th. Just stamp it out. Seven. Seven. 8. And let me make sure 8 is Thursday. Yep. You know, because not having dates, I get confused all the time. 8, 9, 10. 11 for Sunday. That's it. Now, I don't know. I hope you guys saw that. So I just did the dates. I did the dates. I did the colors. I usually do the whole week. And then tomorrow, what I end up doing is I come here and I start my, I want to say every night, technically. Like, so today is Sunday night and I'm done planning for the week. I do have to look, sorry, in my calendar on the phone to see my appointments for the week or what am I doing for the week. So I can't really do the rest of this. Actually, hold on. Let me see if I can get it somewhere else. All right, guys, I was able to find my calendar. So starting here, I want to say I have JH 3 to 6, 3 to 6, 3 to 6, 12:50 till 5. So JH 3 to 6, JH 3 to 6, Thursday JH 3 to 6, and then JH, nope, yes, JH 12:50 to 5 p.m. Oh, let me see. Can you still see me? Oh, sorry, my bad. Then I have, I'm wondering if, all right. Trying to make sure. Let's enjoy our birthday, Bella. No, let's do a weekly view. And I have, here you go. Why can I? All right, let's see. What's the next one? I think that was it. All right. For some reason, I can't see more than just one of my calendars. So I'm hoping that on the 8th, I do have to do the T-Mobile expense. So that's here for work. And I think that's it. So usually I'll go in sometime tomorrow and check my inventory before I start cooking dinner. Tomorrow we'll have leftovers from today. And then I'll plan the rest of the week for dinner. Work is as I go. And the same thing with all of these. So now I get to just flip straight to here. And then I usually, on the night before, I do plan to do what I'm going to do first thing in the morning. And that's the Jesus, prayer, and coffee early in the morning. And then I work my way down. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed this plan with me. Thank you for watching. God bless. Don't forget to subscribe. Give it a thumbs up and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.